It was a cold winter night when a sighting happened that would change the course of humanity forever. A bright object streaked across the night sky at an impossible speed, leaving a trail of light behind before disappearing over the horizon. Observatories all over the world captured the event, but no one could explain what that mysterious light was or where it came from. The following days were filled with theories and conjecture. Some said it was a meteorite, others that it was space junk. But the most disturbing hypothesis pointed to it possibly being an alien spacecraft. The governments of the world went on high alert, fearing a potential alien invasion. Emergency meetings were held and the possibility of a coordinated military response was discussed. But before any action could be taken, a second sighting occurred that cleared up any doubts. They were not meteorites nor space junk, but a fleet of alien ships heading towards Earth. The enormous silver ships emerged from the darkness of space, moving with grace despite their huge size. Humanity held its breath, not knowing what intentions these mysterious visitors had. But when the ships reached the atmosphere and began to spread out all over the planet, the communication signals they emitted revealed their peaceful purposes. "We come in peace and with an urgent message for humanity," said the message, broadcasted simultaneously to all the nations of the world. The aliens identified themselves as galaxians, an ancient race from a distant galaxy. They explained that they had been observing Earth and humanity for eras, watching over their progress and evolution. But now, according to them, humanity was at a critical point heading towards self-destruction due to violence, inequality, and environmental damage. "We have come to warn you and offer our help before it is too late," said the Galaxian leader. "We can provide you with technology and knowledge to lead your species towards peace and sustainable prosperity. But the future is now in your hands." For the first time in history, humanity united with a common goal: to negotiate with this mysterious alien race. In the following months, world leaders met with the Galaxians to listen to their warning and discuss solutions. It was a time of hope and optimism, where it seemed possible to leave terrestrial squabbles behind to embark as a species towards a new golden era. But that initial idealism soon began to crumble. Disagreements emerged about how to integrate Galaxian technology into different societies and how to equitably distribute its benefits. Some factions saw the aliens as a threat and were strongly resistant to cooperate. And the great powers soon began competing to gain advantages over each other. Tensions increased until a new arms race emerged, this time to develop weapons based on Galaxian technology. Unstable alliances formed between different nations that constantly realigned their loyalties in search of power. And conflicts began erupting over the resources needed to sustain this new technological era. The Galaxians tried to mediate and make calls for reason, but their warnings fell on deaf ears. For many leaders, the offer of alien aid had opened an opportunity for conquest and domination that they were unwilling to miss. Nationalist ambitions and greed prevailed over reason, and the world slid towards the kind of global conflicts the Galaxians had come to prevent. Humanity entered a downward spiral of wars, environmental disasters, and social collapses caused by the drive to control alien technology. The Galaxians watched sadly as the very race they had come to save destroyed itself, trapped in an ingrained cycle of violence and greed. There were late attempts to reverse course, led by the few sensible leaders left. But by then it was too late. The gears of annihilation were already in motion and could not be stopped. Finally, when it became clear that humanity was on an inevitable path to self-destruction, the Galaxians abandoned Earth. Their enormous ships took off in unison from every corner of the planet, crossing the skies one last time as a reminder of humanity's missed opportunity. And Earth was plunged into the final chaos of a world that did not want to be saved and had chosen its own fate amidst the fire of hatred and greed. The echoes of the Galaxians' warning faded away, drowned out by the roar of bombs and weapons worthy of gods. Humanity had dictated its sentence and disintegrated under the weight of its own madness. The Galaxians moved away with the sorrow of seeing a friend die from their own bad choices. The young terrestrial race had not been ready to take an evolutionary leap and had only managed to repeat the mistakes of its past. Earth would become a dead planet, like so many others the Galaxians had failed to save. Only the ruins of a civilization that failed to seize its second chance would remain. The mystery of those strange aliens who came one day to warn humanity would be buried under the radioactive dust of a race that had chosen self-destruction over the stars. Earth would shine one last time before sinking into the utter darkness of its own demons.